Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Radio Guy Online. It is news at 12 here with me, Evans Nana Eje, and now to the headlines. Flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, Dramani Mahama, has accused the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo led government of borrowing for consumption. The Director General of the Ghana Education Service, Professor Kwesi Opoku Amankwa, has said that the service will not rush into reopening pre-tertiary schools in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. And then in some sports news, Ghana-born Alphonso Davies made history with Bayern Munich after helping his side to win the 2019-2020 UEFA Champions League. And now to the details. The flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, has accused the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo led government of borrowing for consumption. He said despite borrowing for more than 3 times than he did while in office between 2012 and 2017, there is nothing to show for the current development. He cited the expansion of the port, construction of railways, roads, schools, and hospitals as evidence of the investment of his borrowing, for which he was lambasted in the run-up to the 2016 elections. According to the former president, the situation is contrary in the case of Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. He called on the youth of the nation to be more concerned about the rate of borrowing under this government. And to some other news, the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, Professor Kwesi Opoku Amankwa, has said that the service will not rush into reopening pre-tertiary schools in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. According to him, the GES would act on sound advice by the committee inaugurated to come up with a roadmap towards the resumption of schools. He was addressing a day's training workshop on the secondary school improvement project for selected journalists from across the country. Professor Amankwa said following the president's directive on measures towards reopening schools, the Minister of Education, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, had constituted an eminent body to oversee to a possible resumption of schools. And now to some sports news. Ghana-born Alphonso Davies made history with Bayern Munich after helping his side to win the 2019-2020 UEFA Champions League. It was the first club continental trophy for the Canada international on his debut season for Bavarian Giants. Davies announced his name to the world following his brilliant display against Barcelona in that 10-goal thriller, which saw his side disseminate the Spanish giant in the semi-final. A dream come true for the young footballer playing against his idol Messi and winning the Champions League in his debut season. Jerome Boateng, who is half Ghanaian, also picked his second UEFA Champions League medal with Bayern Munich after his win. He was among the few players to have won the title in 2013 against Dortmund at Wembley to play in Saturday's game. Boateng had to be substituted after picking up an injury in the game and was replaced by Niklas Süle. Bayern clinched their 6th UEFA Champions League title after a 1-0 win over PSG at the Estadio de Louis. And that's how we end the news at 12. But before we go, a recap of our top stories. The Director General of the Ghana Education Service, Professor Kwesi Opoku Amankwa, has said that the service will not rush into reopening pre-tertiary schools in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. And flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, has accused the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo led government of borrowing for consumption. And Ghana-born Alphonso Davies made history with Bayern Munich after helping his side to win the 2019-2020 UEFA Champions League. And that's how we end the news.